Well, hello there. Welcome once again to another Cinderblock Customs review coming to you through the interwebs. We're going to be looking at a 4-set pack today. So included in this is what we have on the screen, a dirt bike set with a trooper. We're also going to be having a look at a military jeep, a diver, and a bomb disposal unit. So we have the motorbike. It was pretty easy to put together, not many pieces. And we've got the guy that rides on the bike. He comes with his weapon. But we also have a little kit set that goes together, which you can display the bike on. It is a bit superfluous, perhaps. It doesn't really make too much sense, especially when you see the final pieces that go on it. But however, it's a set of pieces which you can use to build something with one of your other sets. Or perhaps you may want to display this bike on this particular display stand. So it comes with various pieces, various bits of foliage and rocks and bushes and what have you. And the last piece is a giant spider web with a spider in it. So what this is supposed to be about, I'm not really too sure. The giant spider really throws it for my understanding of what this set piece is for, but however, it is cool in itself. And there you have it. There's the finished set piece. You can mount your bike on top of it somehow like that. Yes. Here's the second trooper that goes with the military jeep. And it's very simple to put together as long as you understand where the correct pieces should go. Maybe it may even be a bit of trial and error, but you do get instruction sheets for these, so don't panic. Everything follows the step-by-step procedure as per normal. We're almost finished with the set. It is a Falcon set. You may have seen one of my other Falcon sets before. They are generally a really good detailed set to have. So you just got to put the pieces together and we're almost there. Just the wheels to go almost. Put on the brake lights, we need those, don't we? And the wheels are just the standard plastic centerpiece and they snap on to the pegs.
Look at that. That's what a man supposed to look like. Hey, Jack, in the last videos I said that. And then, a man, just because you have muscles don't mean you're a man. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so there they are. The wheels work really quite like wheels should when they turn around and around. Almost like the wheels on the bus, really, but these ones are the wheels on the Jeep. This particular trooper has a bit of a rocket launcher, which snaps onto the back there, so he can drive along on his Jeep with it. Oh yeah, and he also has a Baywatch surf life-saving stand. So climb up the ladder and sit up there and watch the people swimming. Well, I have no idea what this is actually, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what purpose it would have militarily, but however, he gets to sit up there and enjoy the sunshine. He puts up his Falcon flag, so you know to swim between that flag and another one. or where the surf lifesaver is. And there's this little ladder, he can climb up there and sit on that seat.
She's faking it because she knows.
Fantastic, and there they are together. Wonderful. And here we have the diver.
Nothing against NASCAR.
Pretty basic printing. This little snorkelized
Although it does look nice.
helmet, and there is his oxygen tank.
We'll just go for the police car.
Just slips down there over the neck. Pop the head on. Pop on the helmet, and there you go. The diver. And although he's pretty simple, he is really quite interesting. He even has a little holster that he can put a few things in while he's under the water, diving away. And he even comes with a couple of flippers. So, I quite enjoy this set. I actually think that this diver set is one of the best two out of the set. Now, what we're making up here is an underwater drone. Would you believe it? So the diver comes with, quite a good amount of other accessories. And one of them is his little drone, which he can drive. Search out the spots under the water, perhaps, before he goes in himself. Maybe even to look for the bombs on the hull of ships, which he can go down and disarm after he's located them with the drone, making sure there's no other booby traps down there. So the drone even comes with a little motor, or a piece that's supposed to represent a motor. Clip on that little piece in the front there, which goes under the transparent canopy, and on goes the engine compartment. And of course you've got to drive it using something. So, first of all, I guess we better put the lights on it, so we can be illuminated underwater, illuminate our targets and what we're looking for. And I believe lastly we're going to put on the antennae and a little pilot light, so we can see where it is under the water. And there we go. And this is another excellent little accessory, and it is the little speedboat which the diver goes out in and dives off, as we saw in the intro video. He's got a little spear gun and a knife which he can clip onto the side of his boat, hold them there while he's driving, organising his drone to go into the water. We are here making up the driving, or the steering component of the speedboat.
60 seconds ago, 30 seconds ago.
It's got a little wheel that clips onto that piece there. There we go. And he can steer the boat. And of course we've got to have the obligatory or mandatory Falcon emblem on the front. And he's got a little clip there, which fits on a life ring, which is a cool little feature, just a cool little detail to add on to the boat. And there we have it. We only need one more thing, don't we, to get the boat to cruise along, and that is an engine. So here we're making up the engine. We've got the engine right there. So the engine cover. We've got the engine grill. We've got a pivot piece which fits on the engine blade, and therefore once you fit on the engine to the boat, it can raise and lower the blade. Now here I believe is what we have a gun, perhaps, on the front there, so we've got a little gun on there. Here is the bomb disposal man. very, very, very simple printing on his torso. He's got a badge there. But I tell you what, when you put this guy together, he is just one of the more better looking figures. Heavy armor on here. He's got the forearm armor as well. He's got the helmet with the heavy visor. Now he looks like a bomb disposal guy. Very cool. Very cool indeed. He's got even armor again for his legs, which just clip on like that, pretty much similar to the SWAT armor. If you've seen my SWAT review, these ones are green. So in my opinion, this is fairly cool. I mean, it's a fairly unique kind of character to have, isn't it, really? And there he is with his tools to disarm the bomb. Here we have another set piece, which is of a similar type of nature to the first set piece we had for the motorbike. This here is generally just a hiding place for the bomb, which is to be disarmed. It's got a timer on this bomb here, and it's hidden behind a wall, ready to blow up and explode. And it's been camouflaged there. We've got some sandbags in front of it to try and dampen the blast. What we're making up now is the robot bomb disposal unit, similar again to the one that was in the intro to this video. It's got 4 wheels, which are just simply snapped on as per normal. All the instructions come with the figure again, so you're not going to have too much trouble figuring out what to do and how to put the thing together, although I had a couple of attempts, but that's just between you and me quietly. This is the rotational unit, so that the arm can rotate in a 360 degree manner. So once you actually line up the pieces properly, it'll snap together and you'll put that on the unit. There is a box somewhere, which I guess is coming. And here are the push pieces, or the mine detector units. Here's the part where you put the bomb in, so it can explode inside there and hopefully not harm anybody. And here we are making the arm of the robot, so it can probe around, it can pick things up, it can try and disarm things or look for things in rubble without any harm coming to any human being. And there'll be way behind some protective blast shielding and operating this by remote control. So there we have it, and we'll look at some of the images I've taken to look at the figures in more detail.